Good evening and welcome, high school hockey fans, to the Bloomington Ice Gardens. I'm Jeff Lee, and tonight BEC-TV brings you Jefferson High School girls hockey. Tonight we have your Jefferson Jaguars playing host to the Dodge County Wildcats, who are coming off their first game of the season last night against Simley, a 4-2 loss. Jaguars coming into tonight with a perfect 3-0 start to this season. Wins over Visitation, Armstrong, and Waconia to start the season. They've outscored those opponents 26-8 as our Jaguar girls are now on the ice here tonight. Some players to watch tonight for the Jags. They're quick starts. We've got 3 girls here tonight with 4 goals in the first 3 games. Grace Shuck, Abby Longhenny, and Julia Larson, all 3 with 4 goals in the first 3 games.
Starting in goal, wearing the double aught, Ida Huber. On defense, number 18, Abby Simmons. And number 22, Mackenzie Rich. The wings, number 9, Molly Cook. And number 17, Maisie Cook. Starting at center, it's number 11, Nora Karstensen. The head coach is Jeremy Gunderson. The assistant is Dana Rasmussen. Now let's meet the home team, Jefferson Jaguars. Starting in goal, it's number 1, Sarah Rash. On defense, number 12, Jada Johnson. And number 29, Valerie Miller. The wings, number 6, Grace Shuck. And number 7, Abby Longhenry. Starting at center, it's number 16, Stella March. The head coach is Mark Johnson. The assistants are Sierra Vadner and Nikki Nightingale. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to honor the United States of America with the playing of our national anthem. So if you'd please stand if you're able, direct your attention to the east side of the gymnasium, and gentlemen, please remove your headwear.
We're back here ready for some Jefferson High School girls hockey. As I mentioned, the Dodge County Wildcats in town. Their leading scorer from last year, Lindy Schubert, number 10, is back this year, so that's a girl to watch here as will be in their black uniforms tonight. Jefferson donning the white uniforms. Sarah Rash will start in goal tonight for the Jaguars. She has been there all season, 3-0 on the year. Holding a 2.67 goals against so far on this young season. As I mentioned, the Jaguars, 10 goals against Visitation, 8 each against Armstrong and Waconia, including a 10-0 victory against Visitation. So far has been an offensive juggernaut, and we'll see if that holds true again tonight. And we're ready to drop the puck here at the Big. So sit back for some Saturday night Jefferson High School hockey. Jefferson will dump in and win the faceoff. Long Henry. Pass out in the middle. Shot, save. Right in the slot. A good start for the Jaguars and a good opportunity there to start. Puck now down in the Jefferson zone. Wildcats are moving around the board. Face-off circle, kicked out. As they dump behind Rash. Valerie Miller trying to get out of the zone as the shot goes over Rash's head. Miller trying to clear the zone, stop. Continues to fight along the boards. Pass out front, deflected, and Jefferson finally clears the zone off to center ice. Back in the Wildcats. Shot and a glove save by Rash, and we'll have a face-off. Early on, the Wildcats trying to put some pressure on early. Jefferson having difficulty getting out of their zone here early. Once again, along the boards, and they do finally clear it out to center ice. Wildcats will take it from there. Dodge County 0-1 on the season. I mentioned earlier, lost to Simley last night. So we'll see if fatigue has anything to do with here tonight. Wozniak hits it ahead to the center ice, and back come the Wildcats. Shot and a save by Rash. Rebound out front, and it goes behind the net. Wildcats still in possession as the net is off its borings, and we'll have another face-off. So far, Dodge County not looking like they're coming in tired at all, as they've been the aggressors here. 3 shots on goal so far for Dodge County. Jaguars trying to clear the zone, but it's stopped in the slot. Shot goes wide and deflected behind the net. Jefferson continuing to be hemmed up in their zone as the Wildcat defensemen are pinching in. Doing a good job of holding the puck in. Finally, Jefferson gets it out to center ice, and they'll change. Back come the Wildcats as they dump it in. Johnson around the boards, and Jefferson will clear it out to center ice, and this will go the length of the ice for icing, and we'll bring it all the way back. Jeremy Gunderson, the head coach of Dodge County. As you know, Mark Johnson leading the Jaguars here into this 2021-22 campaign. Dodge County winning the draw as they battle along the boards. Jefferson gets it out to center ice, a mishandle there. Long Henry comes in for Jefferson. Tried to get her back out to the point, it's deflected, and here comes back the Wildcats with a mini break. Tried to dump it back, gets it back. Karstensen from Dodge County can't handle it. Once again, defenseman from Dodge County pinching in and trying to go around, wrap around. Fails as she gets it back out to center ice as Jefferson holds tight defensively, and a break for Long Henry. Here's the shot, and over the left shoulder. Rebound comes back out. Jefferson holding him in the zone, and it finally gets out to center ice. They'll dump it back into Jefferson's zone, and it'll be icing. Lawrence, Thurston, and Goodert's line is out for the Jaguars. Jefferson holds it in, dumps it back in behind the Wildcats' net. This is the first sustained time in the zone for the Jaguars. As they hold it in, shot from the point. Jada Johnson goes wide, and that goes all the way down as the Wildcats clear it, and will bring it back with an icing call. 12:26 left here in the first period. Still 3 shots for Wildcats, 1 shot for the Jaguars. Back to the point, shot goes wide. Holding his own wrister from the right circle. That's steered off. And the Wildcats with the rebound, they'll bring it out to center ice. Allie Peterman brings it into the Jaguar zone. Lister from the boards gets in a bunch of traffic behind the goal. Julie Larson trying to clear the zone. Lesh around the boards as Jefferson continued to having difficulty getting out of their own zone. Karstensen now for the Wildcats dumps it back behind the Jaguar goal. Passed out front all alone, and she shot it wide. Chance for Maisie Cook there. Back out to the point. Wrister from there is gloved but not handled, as Jefferson will clear the zone all the way down, and it will be icing on the Jaguars, and we'll bring it back. Stella Barch will face it off for the Jaguars to the left of Rash. And the draw comes right back to Rash. We'll try this again. Lindy Schubert, number 10, out there for the Wildcats. As the Jaguars with a 2-on-1 here. Wrist shot saved by the pad. Wildcats will get the rebound and get out of the zone quickly. And we have a whistle, and Dodge County's goal has come loose, so we'll have another face-off. Nice 2-on-1 there for the Jaguars. Jenna Lesh will face it off for the Jaguars here. Face-off goes deep into the Wildcat zone, intercepted by the Jaguars. Back out to the point to Johnson. She'll bring it in towards the boards. It goes into the slot. Wildcats will bring it out of their own zone. Oh, that's going to be a penalty here for the Jaguars, and the Wildcats will go on their first power play of the evening. Allison Wolf will take the 2 minutes here for the Jaguars. held in by the Wildcats. Back out to center ice. The Jaguars have a 2-on-1 possibility. Pass is overshot. As Grace Shuck now behind Dodge County's goal loses the puck. Intercepted again by the Jaguars. Here comes Shuck again. On her backhand, she'll bring it in. Rebound comes out front. Long Henry can't get a stick on it. Jefferson killing off some great time here. There's about 30 seconds spent in the Wildcat zone there. .126 left on the penalty to Wolf. That's another whistle. Wildcats had 6 girls on the ice, hence the reason for the stoppage. We'll try this again. Won by the Jaguars, brought into the corner. Johnson brings it in there and ties it up. Continues to fight for it in the corner. Lesh now wasting some time, and it's a jump back in, delayed offsides, but Jefferson gets back on sides. Minute left in the power play. Everything has been spent in the Wildcat zone. Johnson dumps it in, back out to center ice, and right back into the Wildcat zone. Great penalty kill so far. 45 seconds left on the penalty. Aaron pass picked up by the Jaguars. Once again, Jaguars have been controlling the puck here for the most part, the whole penalty kill here so far, as Shuck tries to battle in the Wildcat zone. 20 seconds left in the power play as the Wildcats will dump it in. Wozniak trying to get control. Wildcats in the slot, a shot and a goal. Over the left shoulder of Rash. That's Mackenzie Rich with the goal. Rister. It will be a power play goal as there was 6 seconds left in the power play. An absolute excellent penalty kill right up until that shot. Jefferson had been controlling that whole power play shorthanded. Heck of a shot from the slot over the left shoulder of Rash. And Dodge County will take a 1-0 lead here in the first period. Wildcats back on the attack again. Pass back out to the slot, goes awry, and it's back out to center ice. Mackenzie Rich with the goal, her first of the year. Jefferson continuing to have problems in their own zone, trying to clear the zone. Valerie Miller now trying to, along the boards, try to get it out. It finally does get out to center ice, and there's a whistle. Here's the wrister from Dodge County right over the left shoulder. I don't think Rash saw her until she got into the slot. She was in a lot of traffic right up until then. And we have a penalty on Dodge County, tripping here on Greta Petrie. So Jefferson will now be on the power play. Valerie Miller. And Long Henry on the right circle, back to Miller. Cross rink. Shuck trying to pass it in the middle, and it's redirected by Barch. Ida Huber, the goaltender for Dodge County. We have another penalty for Dodge County, so Jefferson will be going up 2 people, 5-on-3 now for 1:39, and then they'll still have a 5-on-4 for 21 seconds, but 5-on-3 here for Jefferson. A great opportunity at this point early in the first. Valerie Miller over to Shuck. Johnson with a wrister from the point. Rebound is out and it's in. Backhand on the rebound right underneath the goalie. She couldn't handle the rebound. Elia Lawrence, I believe, with her 4th goal.
59.
Really was a soft shot, and it was something that looked harmless, but it got underneath the goalie's pads on the rebound. So Jefferson taking advantage of 5-on-3 real fast in the power play. They'll now continue 5-on-4 for 1:42. Grace Shuck with the goal. Her 5th goal of the year, leading now the Jaguars, breaking that 3-way tie with 4 goals. 5 goals now in the first 4 games for Grace. On the power play, so we're all knotted up here 1-1. Still 1:15 left in the power play for Jefferson. As Dodge County will dump it the length of the ice, and Jefferson will regroup. A minute left here on the power play. Barch, as Jefferson gets it back out to the point. 40 seconds left on the power play. Long Henry trying to battle it behind the net, and it finally gets out to center ice. Wolf will regroup and bring it into the zone. Back out to the point. Panvika. Panvika and Lesh playing catch over there. Back out to the point. Julia Larson with the shot and the goal, I think. That's what I think so too. I think that was the first shot. Julia Larson, I believe, will check on that. But Jefferson taking advantage of the power play here, 2-man advantage, and then the 1-man advantage.
17-24.
That'll put Jefferson up 2-1. 5 seconds was left on the power play. We have 5:22 left here in the first, and Jefferson now with a 2-1 lead. Emily Wozniak with the goal. Her 3rd goal of the year from the defense. So Jefferson up in 2-1 now. As Dodge County has really controlled the play when it's been 5-on-5, but Jefferson taking advantage of a huge opportunity in the power play. Back into the Jefferson zone, and Johnson will regroup for the Jaguars. Pass out to center ice. Thurston with the shot goes wide. As she lost her stick. Wrister from the point. Steered off to the left side. Shuck now into the corner. Long Henry trying to battle with her. trying to pass it out to the slot. Shuck was there, but it's broken up by Dodge County. No, Jefferson will bring it back in offsides. Emily Wozniak with the third goal. Here's the last shot here. It was kicked out. Rebound just got across the goal mouth. Jefferson dumping in. 4 minutes left here in the first period. Back out front, dangerous, but Wildcats get it out. Jefferson now sustaining some pressure here. Tripped up into the corner, no penalty there. Out in the front, and it's kicked out. That was also a dangerous chance. Shuck trying to hold it in, she does. And it goes behind the Wildcats net as they clear it out to center ice. Allison Wolf now dumps it back in. Larson now brings it in. She's stopped at the blue line. Wrister from the point by Lesh is held on by Huber. 3:05 left here in the first period. Started out, it was like a 4-1 in shots as far as Dodge County early on, and is now 12-5 in Jefferson's favor. They have definitely slanted the ice differently here with that power play. And we'll have an icing call on Dodge County, and we'll bring it all the way back to the left of Ida Huber in goal here tonight. Back out to the point to Ryan. She's a wrist shot looking for a tip by Lesh. Misconnects. It's behind the net now. Allison Wolf battling along with Larson. Back out to the point. Fanned on. And Jefferson will dump it in behind the net. Dodge County getting bottled up now on their end. This is the way it looked on the first half of the first period on the other end of the rink. Jefferson finding momentum here on these two power play goals here in the first period. Lawrence tried to bring it into the slot. It's broken up as back comes the Wildcats as they dump it in and change. Long Henry trying to go almost coast to coast, but she's blocked at the blue line, and Wildcats will bring it back down to the Jefferson zone. A mini 3-on-2 there. Linda Schubert will dump it into the corner for Dodge County. Back out to the point. Into the slot, a shot right into the gut of Rash, and she holds on. 1:30 left here in this first period. Barch will take the face off, left of Rash. Face off won by the Wildcats. They'll dump it back into the corner. Swings around as the Jefferson clears the zone and gets it out to center ice. Shuck trying to catch up to it, and the Wildcats will bring it back. Hearn bringing it in 1-on-4 all by herself as the Wildcats were changing. Abby Simons trying to hold it in for the Wildcats, and we'll go back to center ice. Shuck breaks it up at the Jefferson blue line, gets it out to Long Henry. Lesh is with her. Looked like it was going to be a 2-on-1 there. But good back checking by the Wildcats. 30 seconds left here in the first. Shot from the slot is high and gloved as Jana Lesh bidding for her 5th goal of the year. .26 seconds left here as Jefferson will try to make something work here quick at the end of the first. Face-off won by Dodge County as they try to clear it. Stopped at the line. And Dodge County will try one more rush here. Peterman tries to bring it in. She maintains it. Passes out to the slot, but it's intercepted, and Jefferson comes back. Julia Larson with a shot and held on, and will have a face-off with .8 seconds left here in the first period. And that'll do it here in the first period. A tale of 2 first periods here. It's, the Wildcats from Dodge County looked like they were the aggressors in the first half of the period. Jefferson rallying, and the big turning point was the 5-on-3 turning into a 5-on-4, scoring 2 power play goals here in the first period to take a 2-1 lead at the end of the first period. You are watching BEC-TV. Second period is right around the corner. Stay tuned. We'll be back.
If doctors, nurses, and grocery store clerks can wear a mask for 10 or 12-hour shifts, you can wear a mask for an hour or less when you go to the store. Do your part. Mask up, America.
Back at the big, it's 2-1 Jefferson after the first period of action here against the Dodge County Wildcats. We had mentioned there a tale of 2 first periods. The Wildcats got out to an early lead, 1-0 on a goal from Mackenzie Rich, her first of the year. Jefferson countering later in the period and really starting to dominate the back half of this first period with a 2-man advantage, which really helped out, and then turned into a 1-man advantage. 2 power play goals here for Jefferson in the first period. Here's some highlights of the first period. Here's the goal by the Wildcats to start the evening out. Back out front, and a wrister right there over the left shoulder of Rash. That led off the scoring here tonight, 1-0 Wildcats at that point. Jefferson then coming back as a penalty there on a tripping call. Got him a 2-man advantage, and Grace Shuck with her 5th goal of the year. And then a rebound shot by Wozniak. Emily Wozniak with her 3rd goal of the year as that knotted up the scoring. Jefferson then really got a lot of chances here in the back half of the first period. Started to tilt the ice in their direction. The Wildcats came out here, did not look like the team that was playing last night in the first half of that first period. They looked like they were the aggressors, but that two-man advantage really did change the tide for the Jaguars as we enter the second period now. Jefferson up 2-1. Jefferson outshot Dodge County 13-8 in that first period. So 7 saves for Sarah Rash for the Jaguars in the first period. Ida Huber is in the net for the Wildcats. She had 11 saves in the first period. So we'll see what Jefferson can do. They had some trouble in the first period getting out of their own zone. We'll see if that continues through the next 2 periods. And we'll see if Dodge County can stay out of the penalty box. 5-on-5, this was a pretty even match through the first period, so this should be an entertaining 2 periods for both teams. Jefferson trying to maintain their undefeated record here early in this season, and Dodge County looking for their first victory of the season as they are sitting 0-1 coming into tonight. As the teams huddle, and we look at our neighbors here watching tonight at the Big here on Saturday night. It's great to have hockey back. It's great to have fans in the stands. As the teams now will come on out as Sarah Rash will take her spot in goal. And we'll start here the second period as Grace Shuck will win the faceoff, but it's taken over by the Wildcats. They're going to come in on a breakaway, saved by Rash. And she got her glove on it just enough for it to trickle out wide. Jefferson then dumping at the length of the ice. Jefferson had won the faceoff, but a great aggressive play by the Wildcats to get a mini break there. A mini breakaway there just trickles wide as Rash got her glove on it just enough. Dodge County will flip on a shot from the point as they win the faceoff here. Jefferson now regaining it behind their net, tries to clear, and Dodge County wraps it around the boards one more time. Jefferson with a clearing pass now. Long Henry now at center ice. She's got Shuck with her. Barch also there in the slot. As the Wildcats will clear it, and she had speed coming out on the outside. As Dodge County definitely has some skaters, there's absolutely no question about it. Back into the Wildcat zone. They bring it back out to center ice, and 2-on-4 is broken up. We got an official with a spill. Jefferson regaining, dumps it back into the right zone as Huber will stop it and ring it around the boards for the Wildcats. Back into the slot, and they actually shot it on their own goal, and it went into the net, but it was after the whistle. And she was trying to clear it. She ended up putting it on Huber, and Huber had to make a quick save there, an unexpected save. Held on to it enough for the whistle. It trickled in, but it was well after the whistle. As we'll have a face-off now to the left of Huber. Lesh will take it for the Jaguars. She wins the face-off, back to the point. Wrist shot from there is blocked. And the Wildcats will clear it out to center ice. Alyssa Ryan dumps it back in, and here comes the Jaguars. A wrist shot saved by Pads, and we got a penalty as there's a collision in the slot, and the Jefferson will go back on the power play as Allison Wolf coming down the slot is taken down. Number 18, Abby Simons, will go for 2 minutes for the Wildcats, and Jefferson will be back on the power play. This is what got them back into the game and got them the lead here in the first period. We'll see if they can capitalize once again. Barch with the faceoff. And the Wildcats will win the faceoff, but they can't clear their zone quite yet, and they have. Back up to center ice as Johnson could not hold it in at the point. Barch there, and it's going to go the length of the ice as Barch could not get a stick on it as it entered the Wildcat zone, so they'll bring it all the way down to the Jefferson end to the right of Sarah Rash. 1:41 left in the power play for Jefferson. Third power play of the evening. They're 2 for 2 on their first two. Jefferson now regrouping as Panvika gets it out of the zone, but it goes the length of the ice, and we'll bring it back down to Emily Rash, or excuse me, Sarah Rash. One by the Wildcats. Wrist shot is blocked by the traffic in front. Jefferson regroups and brings it back out. As they set up in the Wildcat zone. This shot from the point is blocked by the traffic. Wildcats in control, and they tried to bring it out of the zone. They've got a clear breakaway. Great pass. Shot is saved by Rash. Linda Schubert, their leading scorer from last year, with a bid there. Jefferson back countering. Schubert now gets it back out to center ice. As Natalie Ahern from the Wildcats bring it into the Jefferson zone. 45 seconds left in the power play. Held in at the point by the Wildcats. A wrist shot saved by Rash. That goes behind the net. Natalie Ahern with the Wildcats battling two Jaguars here in the corner as Jefferson will win the battle. Not out of the zone though, as the Wildcats doing a great job of killing this power play as it trickles on to goal, and Rash will cover it. And we'll have another face-off in the Jefferson zone. 19 seconds left in the power play, and this power play is spent most of the time in the Jaguar zone. As a result, this beginning of the second period, Dodge County has been the aggressor. This is how they started the first period, as the shots are now almost equal, 15-13 in Jefferson's favor. Jefferson will win the faceoff and get it out of the zone, but they dump it all the way down as Long Henry tried to pass it to herself. A little bit too strong on that, and they'll bring it all the way back. 12 seconds left in this power play for Jefferson. Barch will take the face-off for Jefferson. And it's off to center ice. Shuck in a race. She comes in all by herself. She shoots and scores! Oh, she went to her backhand, back to the forehand. As Huber bit on the backhand. And Grace Shuck with her second goal of the game. That'll be her sixth goal of the year. Great move by Shuck on a mini breakaway there. And that'll make it a 3-1 score, and Jefferson will capitalize once again on the power play. They are now 3 for 3 on the night. .347 in the second period, 3-1 Jaguars, as the Wildcats now still trying to be the aggressor here, 5-on-5. Steered aside by Rash. Wildcats will continue to put the pressure on Jefferson in their own zone. Great job by Wozniak to pick the pocket. That could have been a 2-on-0. Mishandle at the Wildcat blue line, but they recovered. And they'll dump it out to center ice. That's going to be too far, and we're going to bring it all the way back down. And we're going to have a face-off to the left of Huber. Jefferson special teams right now, 3-1 over Dodge County. Dodge County has been the aggressor when it's been 5-on-5, but 3 power play goals by Jefferson has a 2-goal cushion here in the second. Wildcats take it out of the Jefferson zone. They cross the Jefferson zone. Pass out front, and it's covered by Rash. Good defense by Jefferson. 3 Jefferson girls waiting for that pass as Rash covers it up, and we'll have a face-off to the right of Sarah. Back to the point as the Wildcats dump it in behind Rash. Jefferson trying to clear the zone, and they cannot do it again. Once again, having trouble getting out of their zone. Those clearing passes are just not clicking. As they finally dump it out, we'll see if this is going to be icing. It is. And we're going to bring it all the way back down to the Jefferson zone once again. 11:46 left here in the second period. 3-1 Jags. Face-off back to the point, and blocked by the Jaguars. Julia Larson in by herself, and she got hooked from behind, and now she just got cross-checked from behind. See if there's 2 penalties on this play, but she had a breakaway, had to take the penalty, and once again, Jefferson is going to go on the power play. This was a problem for the Wildcats against Simley last night, as they gave up 6 power plays last night to Simley. Simley scoring in 2 of those 6. Mackenzie Rich will go to the penalty box for Dodge County. And Jefferson will be staring down their 4th power play of the evening. Shuck, Long Henry, Lesh will take the face-off to the left of Huber. Face-off won by the Jaguars prematurely, and it's back out to center ice. No, they held it in at the point. Jefferson, puck's just sitting there with about 3 people skating around it, and finally it's dumped out to center ice. Jefferson now regrouping. Long Henry tried to pass to Shuck. That's intercepted, and the Wildcats will dump it out the length of the ice. Rash will set it up. And back comes Jefferson now. Broken up at the blue line. Wildcats trying to clear it. They are unable to. Shuck is sitting in the slot looking for her 3rd goal of the night as the Wildcats dump it down. Minute 12 left in the power play for Jefferson. They cross center ice. Long Henry brings it in, fans on a wrist shot. It goes wide behind the net. Wildcats try to clear it. It's blocked, and they finally do clear it the length of the ice. Jefferson, plenty of time here on the power play to be able to notch their 4th power play goal. 40 seconds left. Larson with the wrist shot blocked by the defense. She gets the rebound, glove saved by Huber, and she's going to cover it up. And there's some pushing and shoving at the end of the whistle. No harm, no foul, as we'll have a face-off to the left of Huber. 33 seconds left on the power play for Jefferson. Jefferson will bring out Shuck, Long Henry, and Barch. Barch will take the face-off. It's back to Long Henry. She can't handle it, and the Wildcats will dump it out of the zone. Time for one more rush here for the Jaguars. Shuck trying to get out of his own zone, intercepted by the Wildcats as they dump it back in. 5 seconds left. Quick chance here as Shuck brings it in from a bad angle, gets it on goal. And Huber will shut that down, and we'll have another face-off to the left of Huber, and the power play is over. So the Wildcats kill their first power play of the evening. Jefferson will now be 3 for 4 on the power play tonight, as there's Shuck's chance there at the end. Dodge County coming in here. They are not intimidated by the Jaguars one bit. As they try to clear the zone, it's dangerous in the slot. As Jefferson, you got a pound, kind of a bouncing puck there. Shot on Huber, and she'll cover up as Lesh with the shot from the face-off circle. Lesh will take the face-off for the Jaguars. It's back out to the point and dump back in. Lesh in the corner. She centers it, and shot goes wide by Allison Wolf. Jefferson will hold it in at the point as Wolf will dump it down the boards to Lesh. She gets it back out to the point. Slapper from there goes very wide. Lesh will retrieve it. Tried to get it back to Wolf behind the net. Wildcats tried to clear it. Shot is deflected over the goaltender. And finally, the Wildcats clear it. And it will be icing. We'll bring it all the way back down to the left of Huber, as we'll play a little 5-on-5 here, which has been the advantage to Dodge County here tonight, even though they are down 3-1 at this point. 8:42 left here in the second period. Wildcats will win the faceoff and dump it out. Clearing shot all the way out to a breakaway, and a shot to goal! Hallie Peterman, number 33 for the Wildcats. Great clearing pass off the boards that led her perfectly into a breakaway as she outraced the two Jefferson defensemen. And as it has been tonight, 5-on-5, Dodge County has been the aggressor, and Hallie Dieterman with the goal. 8:35 left here in the second, and we are now down to a 3-2 lead for the Jaguars. Here comes Jefferson back into the zone. Shot goes wide by Stella Barch. Back out to the point. Jefferson holds it in. We got a scrum along the boards. We'll see where it comes out. Jefferson dumps it back into the goaltender Huber, and she'll cover up, and we'll have a face-off to the left of Huber. Here's the goal by the Wildcats. Over the left shoulder once again. That's where Rash got beat on the first goal. So the Wildcats testing that over the left shoulder so far, and has not worked out well for Rash. But Jefferson still up 3-2 here. 8 minutes left here in the second period. Intercepted by the Jags. Shuck trying to bid for her third goal. Gets shot wide, gloved by Huber. And a face-off to the left of her. Jefferson will change As Lesh will come out with Wolf and Larson. Larson back to the point, mishandled, and come back out to center, and Jefferson will have to regroup, and then it's intercepted by the Wildcats once again. Jefferson back on defense, covering that rush pretty well as they battle it behind the net. Lesh will take it out for Jefferson, try to dump it out to center ice, tried to get it for Wolf. It's overshot. That'll go into the Wildcat zone. And Dodge County will bring it back out to center ice. Panvika trying to win the battle along the boards of center ice. Lesh finally gets it and dumps it into the Wildcat zone. She's put into the boards. Stopped in the slot, shot by Grace Shuck once again goes over the net. Back out to center. Jefferson dumps it back in. And the Wildcats dump it the rest of the rink, and they'll bring it back. 6:46 left here in the second period. 3-2 Jaguars. 20-15 in shots in favor of Jefferson. Barch taking the face-off for the Jaguars. Wildcats will win the face-off, get it out to, and they'll get it out past the blue line. Jefferson will dump it back in. On net, taken care of. Dodge County will bring it out to center ice. Rister from the slot is gloved and saved. As Mackenzie Rich making a bid for her second goal of this evening. 6:27 left here in the second period. And so we'll have a face-off left to the left of Rash. And it'll be back out to center ice. Dump the length of the ice, and Jefferson's going to get to it first here as Lesh centers it. It's loose out front. Finally recovered by the Wildcats. They dump it back out to center ice. Johnson now recovering for Jefferson. She gets it up to Wolf. Wolf at center ice out to Lesh. Just overshot her, and they're going to call that icing as Lesh did not get her stick on it. And now they're bringing the faceoff to the center ice. I think the head's lineman is correcting them. I thought Lesh did touch it, and so they're going to have this thing at center ice. Jefferson will win the faceoff and grab it in back of their goal. Miller behind her net. Jefferson's had some difficulty here trying to clear their zone, as they do once again. The Wildcats holding it in. Grace Shuck finally gets it out to center ice. It's Long Henry coming in one-on-one. She goes to the slot, and a shot to the glove side. Huber will make the save, and we'll have another face-off here in the Wildcat zone. Lesh with Wolf and Larson for the Jaguars. Wildcats will win the face-off, and they'll clear the zone out to center ice. Jefferson will dump it back in. Mackenzie Rich brings it out of her own zone. They had a mini 4-on-2 there, could not handle the pass, and Jefferson turns it around, sends it back into the Wildcat zone. Abby Simon's trying to bring it out of her zone, and she does. Panvika now for Jefferson. Gets it out to center ice. Lesh, 2-on-2. Wrist shot, easy save by Huber, and she'll cover up the rebound. And we'll have a face-off to her right, as both teams will change lines here with 4:43 left here in the second period. Shuck, Long Henry, and Barch out there for the Jaguars as it's mishandled, and now Wildcats come back 2-on-1. There's the pass in the middle, saved by Rash as she saved it up in her shoulders as they went high again on her, and this time she is there for it. So a good opportunity by the Wildcats to knot that thing up. 3-3. Rash bailing out Jefferson here. 4:08 left here in the second period. As the Wildcats come back to center ice. Schubert, bouncing puck, dangerous. Jefferson handles it and dumps it out of the zone, and they'll regroup. There's an icing, and we'll bring it back to the left of Rash. Here's Rash, his latest save. They're going up high on her, there's no question. They've got 2 goals on her so far tonight, but Rash was there for it that time. Lesh now behind her net. Lister from the point behind the net. Another wrist shot from the point is gloved by Rash. Abby Simons with that from the point for the Wildcats, as we'll have another face-off to the right of Sarah Rash. 3-0 on the year, 2.67 goals against. Has had some major offensive support in the first 3 games. Jefferson dumping it out to center ice. That's Julia Larson with a wrist shot from the slot, is handled by Huber. And the goalie's doing a fantastic job covering up the rebounds right now, not giving anyone a second shot. 3:19 left here in the second period. 3-2 Jaguars. Face-off goes to the slot, held in at the point by the Jaguars as Barch tries to get it behind the Wildcat goal. Back out to center ice now. Schubert will cover it, and we'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. Barch will face it off for the Jaguars. Long Henry and Shuck, her wingers. Race to the puck, and Rash will just cover it. This Dodge County team, 5-on-5, has been extremely competitive, if not the aggressor, all night. Almost intercepted there. That would have been a easy breakaway for Gooderts for Jefferson. Geddards, sorry. We'll get it. Jefferson battling in their own zone once again. Wildcats have done a good job hemming up the Jaguars in their own zone. They finally do get it out. Wildcats bring it back out to center ice and dump it back into the Jefferson zone. Wildcats continue to forecheck extremely well. A pass out to the slot, nobody there. They hold it in, shoot it behind the Jefferson goal. Jefferson once again trying to find that clearing pass that's going to get them out of the zone safely. But yet again, it's just a dump out, and it's going to end up being icing again, and they'll bring it back in. So Jefferson has had difficulty getting out of their own zone here tonight. That has been the strength of this Dodge County team. 1:42 left here in the second period. Rash with 17 saves tonight for the Jaguars in net. Faceoff is won by the Wildcats. And a shot from the slot, rebound. And it's the first rebound shot we've seen for a while, and Rash has controlled it. They're dangerous in the slot. As we'll try this again to the right of Rash. Excuse me, the left of Rash. Scrum on the boards. See who comes out with it. They're still digging for it. Jefferson finally does come out of it. Shuck now at center ice, trying to get it to Long Henry. They do, but it's a 2-on-4, and the Wildcats take care of it and send it back out to center ice. Shuck now getting it back into the Wildcat zone. Valerie Miller pinching in from the point, has kept it in the zone. Wildcats still trying to get out of their zone. A Shuck giving them pressure. Long Henry giving them pressure. Lesh now coming off the board, off the bench to give issue, and Wildcats finally just dump it down. Offsides was called, or excuse me, icing was called off. 35 seconds left here in the second period. As they battle among the boards, Jefferson finally trying to get it out. And they do back out to center ice with 20 seconds left. They're going to have to hurry to get a rush in here. 7 seconds left, and they're going to bring it all the way back as icing call. So Jefferson will have a chance here with 7.5 seconds left in the second period. See who they bring out here. It's going to be Lesh, Long Henry, and Shuck. Panvika and Wozniak at the point, but the faceoff is won by the Wildcats as they will pin it up against the boards, and that will conclude the second period. So after 2 periods of play, Jefferson with a 3-2 lead thanks to their power play here tonight. 3 for 4 on the power play. Dodge County has been impressive 5-on-5, and we've got a 1-goal game going into the third. Should be entertaining. We'll be back with that exciting third period in a few. You are watching BEC-TV.
You're the engine that makes all things go, and you're always in disguise, my hero. I see your light in the dark, smile in my face when we all know it's hard. You're doing a good job, a good job. You're doing a good job, don't get too down. The world needs you now, know that you matter.
We are back at the Big for Saturday night hockey as the Jefferson Jaguars, after 2 periods tonight, up 3-2 over the Dodge County Wildcats. It's been a story of special teams for Jefferson as 3 power play goals through the first 2 periods has led them to this 3-2 lead. Here's a little second period action with a save by Rash. She's done a really good job in net tonight. Jefferson with really 1 goal in the second period by Grace Schuck. That made it 3-1 here, and there's Grace's second goal of the game. And then the Wildcats came back to make it 3-2 with that shot. So we've got ourselves a 1-goal game going into the third period. Dodge County is actually up 2-0 on 5-on-5. The difference in this game right now has been Jefferson's power play, 3 for 4 on the power play. Dodge County has yet to have a power play. Or they did have, yes they did, excuse me. They had 1 in the first period, so they're 0 for 1 in the on their power play opportunities. Same story that the Wildcats had in their first game against Simley last night, as they gave up 2 power play goals to Simley to lose 4-2 to Simley. So with the 3 goals tonight, they've given up 5 power play goals, and they've only given up 2 5-on-5 goals, which were both to Simley last night. So Jefferson living on the power play right now, and see if the Wildcats can stay out of the penalty box, and see if Jefferson can get out of their own zone on 5-on-5 here. Faceoff is won by Jefferson as they start with Grace Schuck, Long Henry, and Barchline. As the Wildcats now in the Jefferson zone will dump it behind. Centering pass hits the back of the net. As once again Jefferson bottled up in their own zone. And it's finally put out to center ice. Grace Schuck trying to forecheck here for Jefferson. As it comes out to center ice, mishandled there as it goes back into the Jefferson zone now. Pass around the boards. Looking for someone out. 2 Wildcat players open in front of the net they couldn't get it to, and now Jefferson with a tripping call here behind their own net. I think it's going to be Valerie Panvica here is going to go for 2 minutes for Jefferson. So Dodge County will go on the power play, their second of the night, as they try to even things up here early in the third. Dodge County with 12 shots in the second period. Jefferson had 10, so that's 23-20 in shots in favor of Jefferson through 2 periods. Wildcats will control the draw, and shot is blocked and then sent down all the way down into the Dodge County zone. Lesh forechecking for Jefferson and getting the puck, bringing it out. Shot goes kicked out by Huber as Jefferson putting some heat on here, shorthanded. They hold it in at the point, pass over to Lesh, and her shot gets kicked out, and the Wildcats will finally get it out to center ice. They'll dump it into the Jefferson zone, but it'll be too far for Natalie Ahern, and we'll bring it back down into the Wildcat zone. To the left of Huber. Minute 17 left in the power play for the Wildcats. Jefferson holds it in. Center ice, and Jefferson will shoot it back all the way down. And here come the Wildcats. 49 seconds left on the power play. Back out to the point. That's Schubert. Schubert wrist shot right into the gut of Rash. And she'll hold on for a faceoff. Goals for the Wildcat tonight. Haley Dieterman and Mackenzie Rich, both with their first goals of the year. Jefferson trying to get it out. Schubert will shoot, and once again, Rash will gather it, and we'll have a face-off to her left. 25 seconds left on the power play, their second power play of the night. Back out to the point, they'll set up from there. Skating into the face-off circle, back to Schubert. She tries to dump it into the corner. Right out in front, a shot saved by Rash. Rebound comes out, it's held in by the Wildcats. As they dump it in, another shot goes wide. As the power play comes to conclusion. And Jefferson has killed off their second power play of the night. Wildcats will bring it in offsides, and we'll have a face-off in neutral zone. 13:48 left here in the third period. Jefferson has really done a great job on killing their power plays. They did give up one right at the end of the first one. Shuck now behind the Wildcat goal. Centering pass goes awry. Wildcats will dump it out of the zone and back out to center ice. Centering pass intercepted, and the Wildcats will take it behind the Jefferson goal. Shuck waiting there along the sideboard. She gets it out to center ice to Long Henry. They got a 2-on-1 here with Shuck, and she is taken down from behind. No penalty called. Oh! I think we might get a penalty here. Petrie from the Wildcats, I'm guessing going to be a roughing call here after the whistle. And Jefferson will go on their fifth power play of the evening. So Dodge County just cannot stay out of the penalty box. 6 penalties last night against Simley, and they've got 5 here tonight. And after whistle call, can be avoidable. As they dump it back, Jefferson will regroup. Rash will collect the puck for Panvika as she tries to clear the zone, and does. The Wildcats intercept at center ice, and they'll dump it back into the Jefferson zone. Wolf now behind Rash, and she'll bring it out. Panvika now dumps it into the Wildcat zone. They tried to clear it. The official helping out for Jefferson. Back out to the point, Wolf. And the Wildcats will dump it down. Panvika will gather the puck for the Jaguars, and she'll bring it out. Wozniak trying to regather it. Backhand pass over to Long Henry, goes awry and goes into the corner, and the Wildcats will clear the zone. Miller now center ice. Long Henry along the sideboard. She'll dump it back to the point to Johnson. Long Henry from the faceoff circle. Shot goes wide and deflected. Shuck back out to the point. Jefferson passing around the perimeter. As the power play about to conclude, Shuck fans on it. She gets it, regains it, and shoots it wide, and the power play is over for the Jaguars. Back out to center ice. Schubert now for the Wildcats will dump it out of the length of the ice, and we'll have an icing call as we will bring it back into the Wildcat zone. 10:52 left here in the third period. Jefferson out shooting the Wildcats 26-23. Jefferson winning the faceoff, back to the point, and they dump it into the corner. Lesh there for the Jaguars. Playing catch with Julia Larson. And the Wildcats finally dump it out. Ryan now for Jefferson, gets it out to center ice, and it comes back into the Jefferson zone. Ryan trying to clear it. Gets it up to Larson, but she can't clear it, and the Wildcats once again bottling up Jefferson into the slot. Tried to pass it over to the faceoff circle, and it's back behind Rash. Once again, Dodge County, a pass out in the slot all by herself, gets deflected, slap shot from the faceoff circle. Hit Lesh really high, and she is feeling that one. As she actually gets her stick on it and goes straight to the bench. Jefferson still bottled up into their own zone. 9:42 left here in the third period. Center ice, Schubert. As it goes out of play, and we'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. .932 left here. Jefferson up 3-2 on the strength of 3 power play goals. Grace Shuck with 2 of them tonight. So with her 5th and 6th goals of the year, only the 4th game of the year for Jefferson. This faceoff I thought was going to be in the neutral zone, but it looks like it's going to be in the Jefferson zone to the left of Rash. Well, the linesman having a conversation with 2 or 3 of the Wildcat players and the bench. Not sure what. Well, we got a penalty on Jefferson. Allison Wolf with her 2nd penalty of the game. She's sitting down, so we're looking at a Wildcat power play here. I don't know if that was delay a game or what, but we got a bench minor. There we go. So the Wildcats on their 3rd power play of the game. A shot kicked out by Rash. Rebound is put out center, and that's shot away. Back out to the point. Schubert blocked, and here comes Jefferson. Long Henry all by herself and kicked out by the right pad by Huber. Great save by Huber. Jefferson controls the rebound, shoots it behind Huber. Breakaway chance there, short-handed for Long Henry. Taking a bid for her 5th goal of the year. As Jefferson in their own zone. 1:09 left in the power play. As they come into attack again, it's blocked. Rebound comes out and shot. Saved by Rash. Back behind the goal. Wraparound attempt. Rebound comes out the other end. They got it. Goal. Rebound came all the way out to the other side to the face-off dot, and a wrist shot immediately from there by Maisie Cook.
17-22.
Maisie Cook with her second goal of the year, a 7th grader for Dodge County. She scored last night against Simley, so that's her second goal of the year, and we've got ourselves a 3-3 tie. We are all knotted up. Here come the Wildcats back into the Jefferson zone. Looking to pass it out front as they battle on the boards. Jefferson intercepts the pass, rings it around the boards, tries to clear it, and it's held in at the point. Kylie Meyer holding it in for the Wildcats. They continue to bottle Jefferson up in their own zone, and now Jefferson finally gets it out to center ice. Oh, that's going to be a hook on Jefferson as Karstensen was crossing the Jaguar blue line into the zone with speed. And Emily Wozniak will go for 2 minutes. Here's the goal again that knots up this game. The wraparound attempt went all the way out to the face-off circle. I don't think Rash saw any of that. Once again, they go high on Rash over the left shoulder to knot this up 3-3. So important time here for the Jaguars as they go shorthanded 3-3 as the Wildcats are feeling the momentum here at this point. Jefferson trying to clear the zone and stopped at the faceoff circle. And Wildcats into the slot, still not cleared. Schilbert gets it over to the faceoff circle, back into the slot. Backhand shot is saved by Rash. Mackenzie Rich looking for her second goal there. 1:31 left in the power play for Dodge County. 7:08 left here in the third. Face off into the corner. Oh, a scrum. And finally the puck comes loose as they'll battle it along the boards to the right of Rash. Back behind the goal to the left. This power play is being spent on the left and right boards so far. And intercepted, and here comes Jefferson shorthanded. Julia Larson comes in on a forehand and shoots it over the net. Lesh now with the rebound. And another opportunity there, but I think Rash is going to cover this one up. Calm things down. 44 seconds left in the power play here for the Wildcats. 6:21 left here in the third. We got a knotted 3-3 score here. This is going to be an exciting finish here in the last 6 minutes. Face-off won by Dodge County, but it skips over the stick, and they'll regroup at center ice. Jefferson getting it back out to center ice, and it's dumped back in. Johnson now lifts it up and gets it out of the zone. Race is on for the puck as here comes Grace Shuck. She's putting pressure on them immediately. She can't handle it, and out come the Wildcats. 2-on-2. Rister is deflected up into the screen, and we'll have a face-off. 10 seconds left in the power play. As Jefferson coming close to kill this thing off. It's going to be an important kill here. Lesh will take the face off, and Jefferson back to the point. Shot is wide and to the left. As the Wildcat power play coming in to an end of it. They still have control. Rister from the point is into Rash's gut, and she'll hold on, and the power play is over. Back to 5-on-5, 5:33 left. Schubert and Barch will take the faceoff. Barch wins it back to Panvika as she along the boards, and she just got checked from behind. She's having a tough time getting up. That's going to be a penalty on the Wildcats, which is going to be their 6th penalty of the game. So Jefferson will go on their 6th power play. Let's hope that Panvika's okay. She's up on her skates now, looking like she's all right, but a check from behind will give Jefferson a 2-minute power play here. As Hallie Dieterman, one of the goal scorers here tonight, will sit for 2 minutes. Looks like Panvika is okay. She's on the bench. And we'll have face-off to the right of Huber. Jefferson winning the face-off. See if they can tally their 4th power play goal of the game. Shuck fans on it, and the Wildcats will shoot it down. Clearing pass by Johnson, gets overshot, and it gets sent back down to the Jefferson zone. Shuck now. Over to Valerie Miller, and she'll get it out to center ice. Barch will chase it down into the Wildcat zone. I thought she was going to try to skate out to the center, but did not. Back out to the point. Shot from the point, shot saved. Shuck shoots it over the goal. Long Henry, cross rink. Shuck, Rister, goes deflected wide. Back out to the point. Grace Shuck, back to the point. Johnson now to Shuck. Wrist shot is blocked, and rebound is good. Backhand rebound by Stella Barch on Grace Shuck's shot. One of the few rebounds that we've seen come loose out of Huber's crease. And this one is put back in on a backhand.
16-6-12.
Stella Barch with her 3rd goal of the year.
16-6-12.
Shuck will get an assist on that, and also Jada Johnson will get an assist on that. Grace Shuck, she's not afraid to shoot, and the teammates know it. Barch was ready for that rebound, and it bounced right in front of her. Good backhand. Puts it up 4-3 with less than 4 minutes left in the game. Wildcats now are going to have to press here at this point. 3:30 left in this game. Down 4-3. Schubert now rings it around behind her net. Jefferson trying to forecheck as much as possible right now, try to keep them hemmed up in their own zone. They get it out to center ice. Miller will send it right back in. And the Wildcats get it out to center ice. Jefferson there to meet them at the blue line. And we got a whistle, and we'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. Here's the goal again. There's the wrist shot. Backhand, great shot by Barch. Getting herself free from that defenseman was fantastic, getting her stick down that quickly. getting it outside of the right leg of Huber for the 4th goal of the night for Jefferson. Jefferson clearing their own zone. Icing is waved off. Huber will play it. 2:40 left here in the 3rd period. As it goes the length of the ice, the Wildcats send it all the way down. We'll have an icing call, and we'll bring it right back down to Huber in the Wildcat zone. 2:33 left here in the 3rd. Barch now will take the face-off. Back to the point. And the Wildcats will get it out of the zone, but they can't do an entry pass. They're just dumping it out right now. Oh, there's an overskate. Great save by Rash as 2 of the players just overskated the puck. One Wildcat player trailing gets the shot on net. Here come the Jaguars. Shuck coming into this center, and she scores! We got ourselves a hat trick. Grace Shuck. Right into the slot. Gets enough space. Her 3rd goal of the game. That's goal number 7 on the year in game 4. And Jefferson will take a 5-3 lead as the senior has put a big stamp on this game for Jefferson. Unassisted. 2 minutes left, and now it's a big task for Dodge County, down 2 goals. Jefferson with 2 crucial goals here in the end of the 3rd. In comes the Wildcats. Shot is deflected into the corner. They basically play it along the boards right now. Rays will finally dump at the length of the ice for Jefferson. With 1:26 left. Here is Grace Shuck's hat-trick goal here tonight. I think initially Huber had it, but then it dribbled right past her. She thought she might have had it trapped, but it got behind her, and Grace Shuck with a hat trick here in the 4th game of the year for Jefferson. And Dodge County will call a timeout here with 1:26 left in the 3rd period. Jefferson out shooting Dodge 32-30. But the difference is they're now scoring 5-on-5, which has made the difference here in the 3rd period. Power play has been the catalyst through the first 2 periods, but here in the 3rd, Jefferson starting to get more opportunities 5-on-5, and that has put them up 5-3 here with 1:26 left in the 3rd. What a start of the year for Grace Shuck. 4 games now. She's sitting at 7 goals to start her 2021-22 season. Not a 8-3 or 8-5 or a 10-0 score, but Jefferson will take this victory, hard-fought victory, as Dodge County has been on their doorstep and been the aggressor here tonight. There's no question about it. As Dodge County and Jefferson come back out on their timeouts. Barch will take the faceoff for Jefferson. Won by Dodge County. As they've pulled Huber out of the goal after that timeout. So we've got a 6-on-5 here for the next minute 14 as they try a wraparound, backhand wraparound, blocked by the Jefferson defense and sent out to center ice. Shuck trying to forecheck here. No goalie out there, remember. As Jefferson sends it deep into the Dodge County zone. Karstensen from Dodge County brings it out to center ice. Detterman will send it into the Jefferson zone. 40 seconds left. Pass out front goes empty, and Jefferson will clear it as Grace Shuck sends it out to center ice, and that'll go the length of the ice, and we'll have an icing call. 33 seconds left as Jefferson looking to increase their perfect 3-0 record to 4. And it very much looks like that is going to be achievable here with a two-goal lead with 33 seconds on the clock. Lesh will take the face-off to the right of Rash. Face-off gets back to the point. Dodge County will dump it into the corner. Centering pass gets deflected. Jefferson will dump it out to center ice. And the race is on. Lesh is in there with a backhand, puts it towards the goal, but goes wide. 15 seconds left on the clock, and we're going to have another penalty here on Dodge County as Lesh was checked from behind. 13.9 seconds. This will be academic as far as the final score goes. But an abbreviated abbreviated power play here for Jefferson, as Huber will be back in net for Dodge County. Won by Dodge County, shot around the boards. They'll get it out of the zone. Jefferson battling at center ice. And that'll be the final horn as the Jaguars, as they rush the goalie. 5-3 winners here tonight. Jefferson will improve their record to 4-0 on the season now, led by Grace Shuck here tonight with her hat trick tonight, with her 5th, 6th, and 7th goals of the year in this young season, as Dodge County definitely was a great opponent here for Jefferson tonight, as they were the aggressor most of the night. But a lot of power plays for Jefferson. They couldn't stay out of the penalty box, Dodge County that is. And as a result, Jefferson will walk away with their 4th victory of the year. Once again, the final score here at the Big on Saturday night. Jefferson 5, Dodge County Wildcats 3. I'm Jeff Lee, and thank you for watching BEC-TV.